Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubs earned the 4-game series sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. It was their 5th straight victory. As of today, the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are atop the division.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment here, back today with another episode of MLB The Show 18. We're back here on the Chicago Cubs franchise, and we are moving along here in this series. We're in episode 11, and we are finally getting a home game here. It's our home opener, and John Lester's on the mound taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hopefully he can come through.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Yeah, let's see if Lester can give us a performance that we can really use right now. On a 5-game win streak, and Lester's had a couple rough starts to start off this season. Last time out, he didn't have that great of a performance. First game he did, as we wound up getting the pop fly out there to shallow right field. Zobrist there in the not in the outfield, but Zobrist playing second base today instead of Baez is getting a day off. Russell over there is going to wind up getting the man, but they're going to wind up calling him safe. Joe Madden's coming out here to, I guess, take a look at it. Maybe we might have to send a review. Look like we got him pretty cleanly. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
To me, it looks like that's a clear out. We're going to go ahead and challenge this one. Joe Madden, thank you for going out there, because they don't really give us the option. It just depends if the game decides they want to go out there and challenge it or not, but we'll gladly take it. Let's try to make sure we go ahead and get this out. It sucks to use a challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Well, it definitely was. Sucks it has to be just for the second out of the ball game, but we'll gladly take it as I do wind up calling him out. Good stuff, John Lester, Russell, Rizzo, that way they work together. 0-1 count here. Grounder, slow roller. Bryant has plenty of time, flips it over, and he's going to wind up getting his man. And that's a 1-2-3 inning right there. Cubs offense, let's get it going.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat. You got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Well, Ian Happ is definitely not going deep on the first pitch he sees. He winds up grounding out to the second baseman. Chris Bryant up to bat now after the first pitch from Ian Happ. Chris Bryant's taking the first pitch himself, and he's getting all of it. Sent deep out there to left field, and that is a solo home run for Chris Bryant. Cubs lead at 1-0 early on in this one. Great stuff, Bryant. Oh my goodness, they got the bullpen dancing. Oh Lord, they done actually added that into this game. Wow. But Chris Bryant, good stuff, man. That's a great way to go ahead and start off this one. Chris Bryant has home run number 4 on the year, and we'll gladly take it. A 388-foot, no doubt home run. Chris Bryant, keep it up, man. Hey, we're going to need you all season long. We'll take that solo shot, the first one at home. Up to bat, Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo, are you going to swing at the first pitch too? Yes, he will, and that's going to be a ground out into that shift. Man, you just got to hate the shift sometimes. That shift really just comes to bite you in the butt more times than it doesn't. 0-1 count, Wilson Contreras at the bat. He got a curveball that he's going to slow roll out there to third base. Contreras won't be able to beat it out, and that's going to end our first inning. And he got us down in 5 pitches. Although we were able to get a home run, as this ball's looped out there to right field. Coming on is Jason Hayward. Hayward, nice to have you back in the lineup for the defensive purposes, as we kind of struggled last time you weren't in here. So hopefully, with you being back in the lineup, everything will be A-okay. 0-2 count. That ball's lined out there in the left field. It's not going to go foul. Schwarber has a long run to go. He's going to get it into the cutoff man as they got a one-out double on an 0-2 count. That is unfortunate as Lester wasn't able to get that first strikeout of the game. All right, Lester looking to bounce back, make sure that runner doesn't come across the plate. That ball is hit high out there, and it's not doing too much. Ian Happ is there with plenty of time. The runner is tagging up, but he's not going to go, and we'll wind up getting this into Addison Russell. We're going to hold him there a second. He's not a fast game anyway. We weren't too worried about it. 1-2 count, and we are getting the first strikeout here in this one. A sweeping curveball. Good stuff, John Lester, as it comes at a good time. Kyle Schwarber up to bat now, leading us off. He leads the National League in home runs. Schwarber hits this one deep out there to right center field. That ball's carrying well. The center fielder's looking up, and it is a home run into the basket. Kyle Schwarber, home run number 6 on the year. Schwarber, man, you've been balling, man. You've been balling. The last game you had 2 home runs, and now you got another one. Nova, you have to learn, man. You're giving us some pretty easy pitches with your first pitches, and we're taking advantage of it. Some guys have, some guys haven't. And the 2 mistakes are Brian and Schwarber, who took it deep.
We talked about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Schwarber's actually low on energy coming into this game, so I almost wound up pulling him.
It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field.
But when I realized we were playing a right-handed pitcher, I figured, yeah, we might as well get Schwarber that go-ahead, especially when he got 99 power. As Lester gets his second strikeout of the ball game, that's back-to-back Ks for Lester, leading back into the second inning. Take a look at the standings here, and we got a 1-game lead, so we're in the solo lead for first place. Somehow Cincinnati is just doing extremely well. That's surprising. 0-2 count here. Lester looking for the strikeout, and he's getting another one, the swooping curveball. 3 straight strikeouts in a row. Lester, keep it going, looking to strike out the side. 0-2 count. Can he get him? Yes, he will. The cut fastball runs in on Josh Harrison. See you later. Lester, 4 straight strikeouts, and he strikes out the side. Keep it going, Lester. Ian Happ leading it, or not leading it off with 1 out. Ian Happ hits this one deep out there. It's not that deep. Actually, it's going to just be a routine fly out to center field. Ian Happ goes down. 3rd inning. Not looking too good for us. But we do got Chris Bryant up the bat. He hit 1 home run already. Chris Bryant got him a good pitch. He's going to wind up hitting this into the shift, but he does get it past that shortstop. And Chris Bryant is on once again as he has a single now. Let's keep it going, Chris Bryant. And yeah, man, shortstop just barely missed it. Anthony Rizzo up to bat now. Can Rizzo do anything for us? No, he's going to roll over to the second baseman. You would hope the homestand would start helping out Rizzo a little bit, but it's just unfortunate. He just can't get nothing going. 1-2 count. Lester looking for 5 consecutive strikeouts, and he is getting it. John Lester has it working today, boys. I see you, John. All right, we got an 0-0 count. Starling Marte is up to bat, and this ball is looped out there to shallow right field. Plenty of time for
so hard, can't seem to get away from misery.
And well, it looked like plenty of time for Jason Hayward, but he winds up whiffing on it. Just couldn't get in position in time. And that's going to go down as I guess an E7. Yeah, I believe E7 or E9 is either one. I forget which outfit is which. And John Lester comes back and should have a strikeout right there, but they don't give it to him. Saw Wilson Contreras trying to calm Lester down, but it's now a full count. This ball's lined out there to center field. Ian Happ is there, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are on the board, and it is now a 2-1 ball game, and it should not be right now. There should have been a clear strikeout. Umpire screwed us right there, Lester. We know he did. 0-2 count. And actually, that guy shouldn't even been on third. Really, that should have been the third strikeout the third out of the inning as Lester comes back and catches him looking. 0-1 count. Just trying to keep that guy over there first. This ball is grounded. Russell flips it to Zobrist, and we are out of the 4th. We do give up a run, even though it shouldn't have been one. Kyle Schwarber up to bat now with 1 out here in the 4th. Schwarber sends this one through that gap, and that's a big gap for a shift. We'll gladly take it. That way to poke the hole. That way to poke it through that hole over there, Schwarber. Keep it up, man. You're having a good, solid day. Him and Bryant right now are carrying the team. They both got solo home runs, and we'll gladly take it. Up to bat now, Addison Russell. Russell sends this one deep out there to left field. Does Russell have his first home run of the year? And it is going to knock off the wall. And unfortunately, it looked like it might have not carried out, or it looked like it was going to carry out. The guy, Schwarber was going to second, but he was staying, and we aren't able to advance the runners at all as Zobrist lines this one over to the first baseman, but it's going to wind up being an almost double play. They do get the force out, but now we got men on the corners. Problem is John Lester's up to bat now. 0-1 count. Lester just a pop-up over there to shortstop, and that's going to end our 4th inning, so we can't add on. That's unfortunate. 1-1 count. We're in the top of the 5th inning now. John Lester looking to keep wheeling and dealing. That's an easy line out right there. Anthony Rizzo's there with plenty of time. 0-2 count. John Lester looking for strikeout number 6 on the day. That ball's lined out there. Jason Hayward this time does make the catch. Hayward, if you would have had another error, man, we would have had to speak to you because you don't bat well. And if you're missing plays out in the outfield, that's definitely not good. As a strikeout comes right here. John Lester, number 7 on the day. Keep it rolling, man. And speaking of Jason Hayward, he is leading off the bottom of the 5th for us. 1-1 count in this 2-1 ball game. Got a curve ball. He sends deep out there to center field. Going back as a center fielder, but that ball's not going to carry enough, even though the wind is blowing out. Oh, come on, Jason Hayward. Ian Happ up to bat now. Happ sends this one deep out there to center field as well. That ball's carrying well. Back goes the center fielder. Still going back, and it's going to wind up dying on the warning track. Looked like Ian Happ was in the mood for his 2nd home run of the season. 1-2 count. John Lester, grounder. Bryant comes in and gets the out. Good stuff, Bryant. It was a slow roller. Bryant kind of took his time. He was kind of moving down there first base line. 1-0 count. Another grounder to Bryant. They're keeping him busy this inning. And Bryant gets another strong arm throw over there, and that is another out. Lester is looking good as he tries to get out of this 6th inning. Saw Marte reach on the air last time he's up. Easy grounder to Lester, and Lester fires over the first. So look at Lester. Can actually throw the first base on here. Good stuff, man. You got a strong 6. Let's see what Rizzo, Contreras, and Schwarber can do. Bottom of the 6th. Rizzo leads us off. And Rizzo sends this one deep out there to center field. And it's just not carrying for Rizzo. Rizzo just, either he can't find a gap or it just doesn't carry for him. Wilson Contreras up to bat now. We haven't seen much of him today, but he's going to wind up getting on as he gets a base hit. As that ball's out there into right center field. Wilson Contreras with his first hit of the day. Gladly take it. Kyle Schwarber up to bat now. 0-2 count. And Schwarber's going to wind up reaching again. 3 for 3 day for Kyle Schwarber. They're going to have a little error. Well, they didn't have an error, but they had a little miscue out there in right field. But we don't wind up sending, we don't send Contreras at all. But Addison Russell's going to wind up delivering for the 2nd time of the day. Winds up getting another base hit. We're going to send Schwarber to 3rd. Coming home is Wilson Contreras. It's a 3-1 ball game. Great stuff, Addison Russell. That a way to come in through clutch. Let's get it. Ben Zobrist up to bat now with men on the corners. Let's see what Ben Zobrist can do here. Zobrist winds up lining this one to the first baseman. A great snag over there. And runners are still on the corners. 2-1 count. Unfortunately, it's John Lester once again. And Lester swings at probably a ball. Pops this one to shallow right center field. And that's going to end our bottom half of the 6th. Headed to the 7th. 1-2 count. Lester's still on the mound. And Lester's getting another strikeout. John Lester is wheeling and dealing
He's just
today.
bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
It is flat out filthy. I'm glad you're doing well, Lester, man. We definitely needed this after a couple, mediocre performances. 1-0 count. This ball is lined right back up the middle, so they're winding up getting there. I'm guessing maybe 2nd or 3rd base hit of the game. I mean, we pretty much had them shut down into this point. 1-2 count. Would love a double play. We're not going to get it here. That ball's lined out there. And easily for Kyle Schwarber. He makes the catch. Schwarber gets it back into Russell. And the 7th inning is looking to go in our favor right now. 0-2 count. John Lester. Can he get the strikeout? Pitch number 88. And he's getting it again. John Lester, keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Strikeout number 9. Let's see what we can do in our bottom half. Up the bat, Ian Happ. Ian Happ, a slow dribble out there to the pitcher. The pitcher's going to wind up getting it. They're not going to catch Ian Happ. Ian Happ winds up getting on with a 1-out infield single. Let's go. Chris Bryant up to bat now. Bryant sends this one deep out there to left field. That ball carrying well. Does he have his 2nd of the day? No, it's going to hit off the wall. Ian Happ is already at 3rd. Ian Happ is running 3rd. They're not going to catch Happ. And that's an RBI double for Chris Bryant. We extend this lead 4-1. Keep it up, Chris Bryant, man. You're definitely just dominating us. Well, you're dominating for us. Clearly right now looking like another MVP favorite. And wow, that just hit off the bottom of that basket. Chris Bryant, if he just had a little bit more elevation, that would have got up out of here. Up to bat now, Wilson Contreras. It's Contreras delivering a big hit, and it is gonna get caught out there. Looked like Contreras had a chance to make this a 5-1 game, but they wound up making the catch. 0-2 count. John Lester still out here. That ball's a little blooper out there to left field. Coming on fast to Schwarber. He is there for the out. Good play, Kyle Schwarber. 0-2 count. Looking for strikeout number 10, and he is getting it. Catches him looking. See you later, John Lester. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. 0-1 count. John Lester creeping up there near the 100-pitch mark. Josh Harrison sends it back up the middle. John Lester winds up knocking it down, and we are out of the 8th. Let's see what the offense can do if we can add on. Schwarber up to bat, and they're finally going to get Schwarber to get out. As a ground out into that shift, Schwarber, you've had a good day, man. Keep it up. Well, keep it carrying over. Up to bat now, Addison Russell. Just a little flare out there. Right fielder is there with no problem, and we are down to our final out, and what's probably our final chances to bat. And Zobrist is going down right here. Swung got a bad pitch, ground out to the shortstop. Let's see what Brandon Morrow can do as he's coming in to close it out.
Brandon Morrow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
50, Brandon Morrow.
Yeah, I think I called him Brandon Morrow. Excuse me, Brandon Morrow. A 0-1 count. Let's see if he can get the first guy going. This ball is easily lined out there to Jason Hayward. Didn't have to really move that much, and we got the first out in the 9th.
Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
And I'm not even blaming that run on you. 1, Jason Hayward should have caught that ball in the outfield, and 2, that should have been a strikeout. 0-2 count here. Marte is going to get that one past the diving Addison Russell. That gets out there to left field to Kyle Schwarber, and they got the tying run now sitting in the on-deck circle. 1-1 count, and this ball is belted. A no-doubt home run, and they have cut the lead down to 1 here in the 9th inning. That is not good. I don't even know who Dickerson is, but it gets a hold of a Morrow pitch. Morrow, my bad, Brandon Morrow. I keep pronouncing your last name wrong, but we can't have those pitches, man. You gave it right over the heart of the plate. 0-2 count. David Freese up the bat, and he's striking out on a high fastball at 100 miles per hour. You're not going to catch many of those at all. 0-2 count. Morrow looking for the strikeout to Wando, winning this one. He's going to get it, and we are going to Wando winning this one. Our 6th consecutive win on the year, and we will gladly take it. Joe Madden's happy. He's shaking hands with everybody in the dugout. The outfield is happy. The fans are happy. We're winding up getting the win in this one. Let's get it, everybody. John Lester, a gem of a performance that he wound up performing out there for us. Let's get it. You guys, I do want to say thank you all very much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with the videos I'll be posting of this series and more. I'm out till next time, everybody. Peace. Chicago, sing that song.
Baseball season's underway. Well, you better get ready.